Mandy stars Nicolas Cage, Andrea Risenborough, Linus Roache, Bill Duke, and is written and directed by Pamos Cosmatos. It is the new Nicolas Cage action horror film, and the plot of Mandy is that we follow Nicolas Cage's character, and he is in love with Andrea Risenborough's character named Mandy. And his character and her, they're living their lives in peace in basically the 1800s, something like that. And one day, Mandy decides to go do a little job, and what happens is this cult comes and they are after her, and not only they get her, they also kill her. And so Nicolas Cage finds out about this. His character's mad, and he decides to take revenge on the cult and its leader. This is a great Nicolas Cage film. Now, Nicolas Cage is a great actor. He does pick some bad movies and some not as bad movies, but disappointing films. But when he has something to work with, he can do a heck of a good job with it. And this is an example of him doing a good job. Now, first, before I go into the directing and stuff, let me just say this is one of the other films that the late composer Johan Johansson, who died earlier this year, composed, and his music is really great in the film. Rest in peace to him. He was a young composer, and he died earlier this year. The directing is great. Pamos Cosmatos does a really great job at directing. He has a visual style that is really good. The horror and action elements blends in pretty well. The cinematography, the way the movie looks, is really great. I like the way this movie is edited. It does take a while for stuff to happen, but when what happens. Nicolas Cage, he does what he does best. He unleashes the cage. And the action scenes are very well handled in this movie. The action scenes are great. I really love how the action is shot. Acting wise from everyone is great. Nicolas Cage is great. Andrea Risenborough, for her little screen time, she's great. You also got Bill Duke from the original Predator in here, and you got Linus Roache, who played Thomas Wayne in Batman Begins in here. And the members of the cult and the cult leader, they're pretty good. And you just love to hate them. And you just want to see them get their upcomings. Without spoiling stuff, I really like this one scene involving Nicolas Cage when he's doing his little action and awesomeness. And it's fun, it's great, and it's good seeing Nicolas Cage do what he do best. And they don't hold back with the violence or the action, because this is rated R, I think. And they decide to take a risk. Again, the only downsides is that, one, I do wish we got a little more screen time with Nicolas Cage's character and his relationship with Mandy, Andrea Risenborough, and the film does take a while to get going, like I said. But once it gets going, the movie starts getting good. And Mandy is a great film, and this is definitely going to go on my best of the year. So, I will give Mandy an epitastic. Let me know what you guys think about Mandy down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's underrated or overrated? What's your favorite and least favorite Nicolas Cage movie? Let's continue the road to 1,000 subscribers. This future filmmaker and operator Zero, and you guys keep it cool as always. And I'll see you in the next 2018 video.